And we back with another episode of Can't Make This Up. I'm Millie TV, aka Jamil Stewart. Shout out to my guy Mike on the podcast. Can I get a 1-2, Mike?
1-2.
So the guy on the other side of me is an up-and-coming entrepreneur. How I found his page was, I don't know if you guys remember Mauricio from the first episode. Shout out Mauricio. I seen him on his Instagram story. I clicked it. He's an up-and-coming entrepreneurship. He does next level distributors.
Yeah.
Can you explain what
Yeah.
that is?
So I started Next Level Distributors just to distribute Elevate hydrogen infused water. I plan to add more products, more functional products to my list. But for now, I'm exclusive distributor just for Elevate.
And he's a Houston born / Livingston.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shout out Livingston, man.
Yeah.
Out there in the country, you know where that's at. Yeah.
That's my first time
never
ever
heard
heard of Livingston. I'm going to be real.
Yeah.
But I just want to say thank you, and I want to give you your flowers and keep going,
Appreciate it,
because a
man.
lot of people don't understand the grind when it comes to becoming an entrepreneur. Like,
Oh, brother, it's tough, man.
people just want a handout instead of like working for it,
Yeah.
because there's nothing given out here. Like, you gotta
yeah.
you gotta work for it.
Yeah, man, sweat and insufficient funds in your bank account,
Yeah,
your business
man.
bank account.
Yeah,
man.
you gotta figure it out. But
you know,
everybody, I want y'all to introduce Mr. Adrian Torres.
sir. Yeah. Put the sound
Thank you,
effects on that.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you
Appreciate
for coming,
having me,
man.
man.
Of
Yeah,
course,
definitely,
man.
It's my first podcast, man. So let's see how we do.
Oh man, you're gonna do wonderful, man.
Yeah,
So let's
yeah.
talk about it. Born and raised in Houston. Well, born in Houston,
Yep.
and then raised in Livingston, Texas.
Livingston,
so
Texas,
let the
man.
people know how that was for you growing
Humble
up.
beginnings, man. So Livingston. If you know where Livingston's at, it's out there in the country. It's a little bit past Cleveland. Man, literally, really nothing to do, man. Everybody knows everybody. Small town. I don't visit there enough. I still have some family there, but I don't go there very often. My mom used to live there, but she passed away a few years ago from COVID.
Rest in peace, mom.
Yeah. Rip mama. No, but yeah, man, just a small town, man. Like I said, it keeps me grounded. You know what I mean? It keeps me very grounded, but I try not to go back to visit.
So bad.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was good. My childhood was great. You know what I mean?
That's wonderful.
My parents worked a lot. My dad, man, I think that's where I get my work ethic from, because, just growing up, like he worked nights. My mom worked nights too, so it was just me and my brothers a lot of the time. But yeah, my dad worked a lot, man. He was working 60, 70 hours. Yeah. He was working any chance he got. He was working, yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot of hours.
Yeah, man. And so I think that's what, as I was growing up, that's what made me want to be an entrepreneur, because I was like, man, I don't want to be like my dad. You know what I mean? Like, he was just grinding all the time, working every chance he could. And so I told myself, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to just be working all the time, the 9 to 5 or whatever it may be. And then, like, I don't ever get to see my kid. You know what I mean? In a sense, I'm doing that right now, but I know it's not going to be like a long-term thing. You know what I mean? So,
Yes.
so yeah, I'm okay with that right now. You got to make, some sacrifices.
Sacrifices. Yeah, people don't understand. You got to make sacrifices.
Yeah, a
out
lot of
there.
sacrifices, man. Yeah.
So what age did you move to Livingston, Texas?
Well, so man, it's as long. I mean, I think that's where we're living. But I think I was just born in the hospital
In Houston, and then,
yeah. But as far as I know, we've always lived in Livingston.
Okay.
For as long as I can remember. Yeah.
Okay. So what, like middle schools and high schools? This is my first time hearing about Livingston.
Yeah, man. We had primary school, elementary school, junior high, and then high school. But I think I only went to high school for like half of a year, and then I went to a Christian school, a private school.
Oh.
Yeah, man. For me, like, it's super hard for me to focus if there's like a lot of noise going around, and you have like a lot of class clowns.
Yeah.
And I couldn't really pay attention, man. And it's just one of the things, like, man, I got to get out of here.
Oh yeah, you for sure would have hated me, because I was definitely a class clown.
Yeah, man. So yeah,
In a good way though, to make people smile.
Right. Yeah. There's different class clowns,
Yeah.
man. So, but yeah, man. So I think what really kind of what kind of actually made me get out of high school and go to the private school is what we were in athletics one day, and I had money, man. I don't remember how much it was, but I know it was a good little chunk of change.
Yeah.
And I had it in my locker, and of course I didn't lock my locker. You know, the combo locks. I hate freaking opening the combo locks, dude. For some reason I could never open them, man. And so I just left it up. I was like, maybe if I kind of like pretend like it's closed and I don't really close it, be right. And I don't know, man. So after gym was over or whatever, I went back to my locker and my money was gone.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. I was like, dude, I was so mad, man. And I think that's what I was like, man, you know what? I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, you can't leave your stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and then another thing, dude, like speech. You ever take like speech in school? We had to stand up in front of the class.
Yeah,
bro. Like I was so I hated public speaking, man. I'm really an introverted person, but since starting, to distribute for them, you kind of have to get out there. Talk and just connect with people and a lot of networking. So that really kind of broke me out of my shell. Like I had to, like, man, if I'm going to do this, I got to do this, right? And so I put myself in a lot of this for me is a very uncomfortable position to be in too. But I think in order to grow and to get where you're going, you have to put yourself in those positions. You know what I mean?
So what was your toughest times in high school? Or
man, I mean, high school. I mean, I liked it. I liked high school. I had my friends. I had like a group of friends. But yeah, it was good. I mean, there was nothing that I hated about high school. Really, it's just I wasn't able to focus like on my work and stuff like that. Yeah,
correct.
That was the worst part. It's not being able to focus in class. And I have like ADHD too, so you know what I mean. I think I'm not diagnosed, man, but
you think?
I think I have it, bro. Yeah, because I can be doing something and then like I'll see something else that like triggers something. Like, oh yeah, I got to do this, and then I'll start doing that, and it's bad, man. It's bad. Yeah.
So did you go to college after high school?
No, man. Yeah, man. College was never. Growing up, that was like never that was never a thing for like in our family. Like, you know what I mean? It's just high school. That's it.
School, and that's it. That's understandable.
Yeah,
so, what was your journey like? What was your journey like after graduating high school?
I lived out in California for a few years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a part of my life that I really don't like to talk about too much, man. Just just some
had some tough challenges.
Yeah. But you know what? I met my wife out there, so I met her, and so that's probably the best thing.
The best thing.
Yeah, exactly. But it was an experience, man. I just wanted to experience something different. You know what I'm saying? And California, it was nice. I liked it, man. It's very expensive out there. The scenery is beautiful, man. The mountains and the ocean. I lived in Oxnard and Port Hueneme, so that it's very close to the ocean there, the PCH. Yeah, it's very beautiful out there, man. People out there are very active. You know what I mean? And that's something that I feel like people here are active, but it's a different kind of active out there. You can go hiking, and trails. I mean, I'm sure there's probably trails out here, but I think like the scenery makes it that much better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So what make you wanted to start becoming an entrepreneur?
Man, I've always kind of had that like that mindset growing up, but I never took initiative till like I reached a certain age. And I think that's the one thing I regret. Like, man, I wish I had like put this much effort into it when I was younger, because now I got a family, right? And when you have a family, it just makes it, in my eyes, it makes it a little bit more difficult. You know what I mean? Because now you're sacrificing time away from your family. Like if I had started when I was younger, then hey, I mean, I don't have any you're not having responsibilities.
Yeah.
Exactly, man, exactly. So I think that's one thing I regret is not starting sooner. Just not having that like that hustle, man. I mean, it was kind of always there, growing up and going to, while I was in school, like I was always trying to find ways to make money, but it wasn't. I just didn't have it. You know what I mean? I didn't have it until I reached. And I think a lot of the thing is like, I cared too much what people thought, and that stopped me. Yeah, you can't, man. You
can't do that.
Yeah, so like, yeah, that stopped me for a long time. Is like you can't care what people think about you or what you're doing and how you're gonna look. Like I think that really, really
hindered your growth.
Yeah, big time, man, in a big way, and for a lot of years, bro. For a lot of years, I'm gonna be 39.
That's a blessing. You don't look
Thursday.
39.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's why I grow my beard out, man. Because if I shaved my beard, I'll probably look like I'm 16. You know what I mean? And the only reason you probably couldn't tell is 'cause I have like gray hair. Like, no, you're not 16. But you know,
Oh.
yeah, dude.
I thought you was like 32, 30.
I wish. You know, but I still I feel good, man. I feel like I'm in like, I think I feel like I'm like 20, 29 or something like that. I think that's how I feel.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Good for your age, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. Yeah.
We're going to backtrack a little bit because I never got to ask you this. Did you play any sports in high school?
I didn't, man. I sucked at sports. My brothers were good. You know, they played baseball, football. I think that just baseball and football. But I was like the black sheep in my family. Yeah, I didn't play sports. I liked music. I used to play the drums when I was younger.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to play the drums, and my cousin he played the guitar. So we would always be jamming out. There was a point in time when my mom and dad got divorced, and they're like, who do you want to, you have to choose who do you want to live with, and I was like, I'm not choosing between you guys, It's like I'll go move with Thea, my aunt.
Yeah.
And so I moved in with her, and I from the age of, I think it was the age of 13 and up, I was living with my aunt. Yeah. And my cousin, of course, my cousin lived there, and we would always just be jamming out in the room, making a lot of noise. Yeah. I know they hated it, man, but they were pretty patient, with us at that point.
Hold on, this is my father, guys. He's calling. Father, you on the podcast? Hello. Hello. He accidentally called me.
He's singing.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, why that dude really look like my son though, bro?
Okay.
Yo, butt dialed, yeah.
Yeah. He started singing. Talking about somebody look like Magic Johnson's son. Okay, father. This is.
Hey, we got to keep that in. We got to keep that in.
So, what is your nationality?
I'm Hispanic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's wonderful. So now we're gonna forward a little bit to entrepreneurship. Obviously, Next Level Distributors. What made you want to start Next Level Distributors?
Oh man, so I'm always online, like, or at that point I was always online looking for like business opportunities and things like. Even though like I knew in the back of my mind like I probably cannot even afford any of these businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like I would like business for sale in Houston, Texas. I'm looking.
Yeah.
And I was like, just knowing in the back of my mind, I just like to know that there's opportunity out there. You know what I mean? And that always, for something, it would like fuel me almost. And like I'd like have these crazy visions. I'm like, all right, man, I can maybe do that. Maybe I could do that. You know what I mean? So I was searching, and I think Elevate had like an ad up or whatever. And then like I clicked on it and I kind of looked at their website. I was like, hydrogen infused water, like that's. Like, all right, that's pretty cool. Like that'd be pretty cool to be first on, because at that point in time, then this was like maybe 4 years ago, and I was like, man, maybe that would be cool to get in on. It's new. I've never heard of it before. I was like, all right, cool. So I just kind of kept it in the back of my mind, and I think like maybe like a year later, I was doing the same thing again, just searching, and then I seen it again. I'm like, okay. Let me look at it and let me reach out to him. So I reached out to him and I talked to one of the owners and they pretty much they want to talk to you to make sure that you're a good fit and all that good stuff. So I talked to him and
Wow.
Yeah, man. And it was I ordered like 6 cases. Like let me try the product, because if I don't like the product, I can't be genuine about it when I like try to sell it. And I don't even like calling it selling it. But like I can't educate people on it, right? Because it's there's a lot of science that goes behind hydrogen infused water, and even though a lot of people don't like to hear all the scientific stuff, you know what I mean. I still like to know
Exactly,
right? That way I can know what I'm speaking on. But yeah, so I ordered 6 cases of it, and I just ran through those 6 cases of water. I went back to normal water because we would drink like bottled water. I would drink like fridge water, the filtered water. But when I went back to the bottled water, I never tasted the chemicals. I mean, I could never bottled water at that point had like a chemical taste to me.
You're not lying, because me too. I feel that way too. When I'm drinking, sometimes I'll be drinking bottled water, I'm like, this don't taste right. This don't taste like water.
Yep, exactly it, man. And this water here, I don't like to be biased, but it's the best water I've ever had in my life. Like the best way I could describe it when I first tasted it, is like if you melted like a glacier. Let's say like you're stranded somewhere and you melted like a glacier and you pour it into a cup and you drink it. Like that's how clean it tasted to me.
Okay.
You know, when I first drank it. So yeah, man. After I tried it, and a lot of times you kind of don't with hydrogen. Like it takes a little bit to notice any kind of effects, like the therapeutic effects, because everybody's biology is different, right? So some person, like somebody drinking it, yeah, that's the thing. You have to be consistent with it as well. I think some people like they drink it one time and they're like, oh, it tastes good, but I don't feel nothing. But you're not gonna feel nothing right away. I mean, some people it takes a few weeks. Some people it takes like 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
You just don't know. But the thing is, you have to be consistent with it. And I tell people like, don't view it as the water you're gonna drink all the time throughout the day. Like you only need like 2 a day, and then you can just drink your like filtered water. I try to tell people don't drink the bottled water. Like that stuff got microplastics in it, and it's not good for you, man. And I think that's a lot of people they just think that water is water, right? Not all water.
Slowly.
Not exactly it, brother. And not all water is created equally, man. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't, my eyes were not open to it until I started distributing this and I try not to drink my own product really, because I'll be drinking it every day, all day.
You just put me on, so I'm gonna start drinking this.
Yeah, it's really great stuff, man. It's really great.
So I'm about to put you on the spot, right?
Yeah.
So say if I'm a customer, right? I come up to you, I'm like, hey, what is so good about this drink? Like, how can you persuade me to be elevated?
Yeah. So I mean, if you're an athlete, are you an athlete?
I used to be.
Used to be an
I'm
athlete.
a podcaster.
You're a pod. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. So let's say you were an athlete. I mean, it's great water just to drink because hydrogen is the smallest molecule in the world, right? So hydrogen being the smallest molecule in the world, it has the ability to penetrate your cells at a deeper level. So it's going to hydrate you. It's going to hydrate you way better.
Way better.
Yeah. So it has Celtic sea salt in it too. So that helps with the absorption. But it can penetrate every cell in your body, man, and even the brain barrier too. So like any kind of inflammation, or whatever it is that you have going on anywhere, it's good for it. That's what hydrogen is good for. It's very good. It's a selective antioxidant. So what that means is that, so it's an antioxidant. Hydrogen is, but it's a selective antioxidant, which means is that like the free radicals in your body that cause damage, it's gonna neutralize only those free radicals.
I'm gonna have to try this out.
Yeah, it's great, bro.
I'm gonna try it out right now.
You gonna try it right now? Okay. Hopefully it's still cold. It's gonna splash a little bit, but
it's cold. Oh.
Yeah, I always tell people drink it cold, man, because it's more refreshing when it's cold. I've never tried it warm before.
Oh, this is water.
Yeah.
Oh, this is water.
Yeah. And I usually tell people like drink it. Well, because the can tells you like drink it within 3 to 5 minutes.
Water.
Right. It's good stuff, man.
Oh yeah! Shout out to Elevate. We will be in communication soon. Oh man!
Yeah, so it tells you kind of drink it like within 3 to 5 minutes, because the hydrogen will at some point. It's almost like when you open a Coke and you leave it open and then it just goes flat. Yeah.
Oh.
So even there's no carbonation in it. They kind of tell you to drink it within 3 to 5 minutes, because at some point the hydrogen will kind of dissipate.
Oh, 0% total fat, 0% sodium, 0% carbohydrate, 0% protein, 0% calories.
Yeah, man, just water, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is water.
When people taste it, they're like, oh, it tastes like water. I'm like, yeah. I mean, hydrogen doesn't have a taste or it's odorless as well. So
the bottled water that we be drinking, it's not good for us. Because it do be tasting like chemicals, and I'll be like,
man.
What is this?
And that's the thing. Like a lot of times, like we don't know how long that case of water was sitting in a warehouse, or we don't know how long it was sitting in a truck on the way to wherever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and during the summertime, like it gets hot, and so all the microplastics start leaching into the water and things like that.
Drinking this.
Yeah, man. And if you notice, like it kind of splashed a little bit when you open it.
Yeah.
That's what differentiates the brand from all the other brands, bro. Because
I keep drinking it.
the way that they can it's proprietary. So what they do is they found a way to eliminate the airspace in the can.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it splashes out a little bit. So what that does, that kind of locks in the hydrogen from floating all the way to the top of the can and just sitting there. So when that let's say there was some airspace in that can and the hydrogen kind of went up to the top and just sat there. When you open it, it's gonna dissipate a lot faster. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So in 2 to 5 years, where do you see next level distributors at?
Man, this summer, man, I got to really hit it, man. I kind of want to just I gotta grow my accounts. You know what I mean? That's the
course.
biggest thing. I gotta grow my accounts, and I think that I'm gonna have to hire a salesperson, like a sales rep, to like go out there and just be walking. Because I mean, I will too, of course, but I think that's gonna help, man. At this point, I feel like I need somebody on my team to just be able to just go out there and just hit up a lot of locations. Because this summer I want to get into a lot of places, golf club, golf, golf, golf clubs. Is that what Not
Yeah.
golf clubs, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Actually, shout out to Seven Golf. My uncle
Okay.
owns a golf brand, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna have y'all
Oh,
in
bet.
communication with each
Yeah,
other. Shout
definitely.
out to
That's what's
Seven
up.
Golf.
Yeah.
Uncle JD, I love you.
Definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
so I'm gonna send you his information.
Yeah. I want to get into a lot of just anywhere I can.
You know
I
how
mean,
to play golf?
Nah, man. A Top Golf, bro. I can drive. I can drive some
Golf.
balls, man. I can drive some golf balls, man. Yeah. Let me play some Top Golf, but yeah, no, golf I've never played.
Okay, now I see Mauricio drink. Okay, shout out to Mauricio too.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, Mauricio is one of the first athletes that we
Athletes.
sponsored.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
He's
cool.
a really good kid.
Bro, every time that kid gets in the ring, man,
He's ferocious.
he's out for he wants to hurt you, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the kind of mentality you got to have. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're boxing like that. Yeah,
I also seen you too in cahoots with Serenity Sips.
Serenity Sips. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Serenity Sips. I didn't know that they carried my product. I didn't know that they were buying Elevate. So they were buying it, but they were buying it from a wholesale site. And I seen a video and they had Elevate, and I was like, holy, like what is this place? You know what I'm saying? So so I found them, and I went to the location. Hey, I can probably save you guys some money. You know, if you get it from me, you'll get it cheaper than what you're buying it from, that wholesale site. So
And they started buying it from you.
yeah, man, but that place is great, man. I'm not sure if you've ever been there before, but it's like a tea coffee shop. And but inside they have, I'm not sure if you've seen the video with Mauricio. He kind of stopped in there and did some like recovery things.
Yes.
Yeah, they have like some very like, bro, this next level stuff, man. They have like a vibe bed.
I'm gonna have to interview them. Shout out Serenity
Yeah,
Sips.
we can get them in here, man. They just opened up in November of last year, so they're growing, and we're trying to, I like to help. I like to do a lot of networking, and anybody that carries our product, I try to do things with them, and just trying to get them seen, and they get me seen. We help us help you, and
Yes.
that's how small businesses grow, man. You got to do a lot of
Can't
networking.
stop drinking this water.
It's good, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to give one to Mike too. 'Cause
Yeah, can I give him
yes,
one?
Yes, give him one. Mike, this is water.
Glacier water. Right?
Yeah, it is.
That's glacier water, man. I'm telling you. I don't want to pass it. It's dripping a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to get it. Don't get nobody electrocuted, man.
This is real good. So I have another question. So say you seen a 16-year-old Adrian Torres, what would you tell him?
Man, 16. Man, just grind, man. Like
That's fresh.
Yeah,
fresh,
I'm
right?
trying
I'm
to. This is
telling you.
water. Like
I'm telling you,
crisp,
yeah.
yeah.
Very crisp, and that's one of the words that I hear when people try it. Like the way they describe it, like, oh, it's crisp or it's light. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it. Good
I
stuff,
like
man.
You don't taste anything.
It's like it's water, man. Like it just tastes like nothing. Yeah.
oh my god, yeah.
It's good stuff, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's premium. It's premium water. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you were to buy it at a gas station, it's like $2.49 a can. But it's it's kind of priced up with like a Celsius energy
Yeah,
drink. Or,
this is really good though.
Yeah, man.
This water. Elevate, like I said, elevate. Next level distributors, we're all gonna be in cahoots.
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I
we'll
want us to
definitely do
all work together and
We'll do something, man, for
be
sure.
something amazing. Okay, now back to the question. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
that we
Oh
interrupted you.
yeah, man. If a 16-year-old me, man, brother, just man, like, just man, I can't even. Don't stop. Just don't do stupid stuff, man. Like at 16 years old, man, you just thinking about going out with your friends and like girls and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, dude, just put your head down and work, man.
at work.
Man, just put your head down and work, and just whatever you envision for your life, for your future, should I say, start doing things that are gonna pay off. You know what I mean? That are gonna pay off in the long run, or they're gonna pay off in the future. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do, man.
There's
When you're
somebody.
16.
There's somebody watching you that could be the next level distributors. So
Man, man, yeah.
what would you tell them was like the key to success? Because a lot of people don't understand defeat is the ingredient to success.
Oh yeah. Oh, bro. I've started so many. I've tried a t-shirt, my own clothing line. I did a motivational air fresheners at one point in time, and I had some little. I brought some keychains for you guys actually. Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. So yeah, I did motivational air fresheners. I've always like tried to like inspire people to like do more. Yeah. So like
be great.
if I meet somebody, like I'll kind of like talk to them and I'll figure out like if they kind of got that mindset or if they mention anything like, and then I'll try to encourage them like, hey man, like keep on with it, man, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you waiting for? You know what I mean? That you got to do it right now. Because if you just sit there and just talk about it, like, yeah, don't just talk about it. Just be about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's good, right?
Bro.
It's
I
really
can't
good.
stop
Man.
drinking it.
I'm telling you, it's very hard for me not to drink my own water every day. I try not to.
So, what big time athlete that you want to sponsor?
Oh man,
Like
I wish
your dream athlete.
you know what? Sponsoring big time athletes. I've reached out to a few athletes, man, and sometimes they don't read it. I mean, they get messages from so many people, man.
So it'd be hard.
Yeah, man. But there's actually a few that have hit me up. Yeah, I would say they're big time. I mean, any athlete that's in the public eye, you know what I mean, is a big time athlete for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. See, well, that's the thing with big time athletes. When you sponsor or when you try to sponsor a big time athlete, then like, well, how much you gonna pay me? You know what I mean? But a lot of times, what I'll do is I'll send them some other. Hey, I'd love for you to try this water. Like, I don't need you to even shout me out or anything. Like, I just want you to try it. You know what I mean? And yeah, I've sent some cases to some
athletes.
some people.
Can you give me one?
Rico with he was running back for the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. Rico Dowdle, yep.
Yeah.
Are you a Dallas Cowboys fan?
No.
Oh, God, I am. I grew up. I know, brother. I know, man.
Don't.
Hey, man, I almost rolled in here with my Dallas Cowboys cooler. Yeah, I was like, just because like I didn't want to carry the bag, like, man, I might.
No, because I would have said, hey, this got to go out the door. No.
That's usually the reaction I get, man. But I was brought into a Dallas Cowboys family, and I kind of had no. I guess I had a choice, but I felt like I didn't have a choice.
You could have went to the Houston Texans. Or
you know what, man? I don't hate the Texans, man. They're good, man. I think this year they're gonna do pretty good this year, man.
I think
they're gonna do pretty good this year.
They're gonna be
man.
okay.
They've been getting better every year. They've been doing better every year, man.
This water, man.
It's so good, right?
Y'all need to get this water. I'm not just saying.
I got a whole bag. I got a whole bag for you guys, man. Y'all can just run through them if y'all want.
Oh man, thank you. Like I said, man, I want to give you your flowers because a lot of people don't know he has 2 jobs.
Oh yeah. Oh well. Yeah. So can I say what I do? All right. So I'll put it this way. So a few years ago, let me start from kind of where I started. This is probably the first actual business that I kind of like the first actual business that I started. So a few years ago, I used to work for a freight company. They did final mile delivery, and I did that for about 5 years, and I kind of worked my way up there in that company. And then I left that company to go do something completely different. Because man, if you're dealing with freight, like a freight company, it's so stressful, man. It's like you have to be on 24/7, on call and things like that, just in case somebody needs some freight moved or something crazy happens. But I left that company to go open up a micro fulfillment center for a startup. They're not around anymore. But I left that company to go do my own thing because it was going to be like a contractor type of deal, and I was going to just be fulfilling orders for specialty brands, probably like Elevate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the location they were going to open up in Houston, it fell through, and I guess like the people they were trying to work with, like they were being super difficult, and they didn't get the location. So it's probably my fault. I left the company too early. I was just I was ready to get out of there, man, and so that fell through. So I was like, well, let me just chill for a few months. I had some money in my 401k. I pulled that money out of my 401k, and I just kind of just chilled, man, and just kind of took a little 3-month vacay. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well,
Of course.
yeah, let me just chill, and then when I feel like my funds are running kind of low, then I'll do something. But yeah, I knew I wanted to do something, but I didn't like. I knew I didn't want to work on like a 9 to 5. You know, at that point, so I reached out to one of my guys I had met. You know, during my time with that freight company, and we started our own. We started our own company with I had a few partners at that point in time, but yeah, we started our own company. So I brought my book of business with me because I used to deal with a lot of freight forwarders, and I would, most of the time, it would be me handling all their shipments and things like that. So when I left that company, the service went down because nobody knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Since I was handling a lot of the stuff, and so when I left, the service declined. And so when I started the new company, Direct Freight, shout out Direct Freight,
Yeah.
I started calling, emailing, hey, I'm, got our own business over here, got our own trucking company. If you need something moved, don't feel free to reach out. And yeah, man. And so I did that. I've had a few partners during that time. I actually did Elevate. I kind of started Elevate around the same time because for a minute there it was a little slow until I brought all the customers over. And yeah, so the whole year, first year I was building the business. I was the only one in the office. I was quoting. I was doing everything. I was the dock guy. I would run out, unload trucks. And my partners, they were just like the money men. I used to call them the money guys, man. Like they were just putting the funds up. But they also had their own businesses as well.
Too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good.
But I was ready to grow it, man. So I wanted to grow it as fast as I could, and at some point they weren't wanting to grow it as fast as I did. I don't know. So I kind of just gave them an ultimatum, like, well, I got Elevate on the back burner. I want to really do that, and so I left. But Elevate requires a lot of time during the day, so I was like, well, let me find a night job that's stress free. I can just go in and get out. So I work at Krispy Kreme at night. We deliver donuts to Kroger's, Walmart's, and some Dash Marts as well. So I do that at night, and that's from like 10 p.m. to I get it done like around 3. So I clock in like around 9:45.
And then get done around like
load
3
my
a.m.
truck up, get done like around 2:30, 3 o'clock, just depending on what route or how fast I'm going. And then I'll get out.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's good money because you're working overnights.
Yeah. They start off like at 18.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad for like, I call it a part time.
It's part-time.
Yeah. I mean, we for the most part we work 6 days a week,
Ooh.
and we'll get 2 days. We'll get 2 days off it's supposed to get 2 days off a week, but we're not fully staffed like we should be. You know what I mean? So 2 days a week, or so. Yeah, it's supposed to be 2 days a week, but we do six days, and we get 2 days off every other week or something like that. I don't know how they do it, but
No, that's too much. That's too much.
yeah. So I do that, and then I get off around 3. Help my wife get out the door because she usually starts pretty early, and then I sleep for like 2 hours. I wake up, sleep for like 2 hours, wake up, and I take my daughter to school.
Yeah, you is a family man.
Yeah,
so.
exactly, man. So
I am one too. Had a gender reveal yesterday.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
having a girl. I'm gonna be a girl dad.
Congratulations. Yeah, first
child.
Oh, brother, you're gonna love it, man.
I know.
I'm gonna tell you the
I'm
same.
excited.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told Mo, man. Embrace that whenever that baby's born and she's crying every 2 hours because she's hungry, bro. Embrace that time that you get with her. Like for me, whenever me and my wife had our daughter, every time like we had the baby monitor, of course, and the baby would be in she'd be in the crib. That first little peep come out of her mouth, bro, I was the first one up. Like, I don't think my wife hardly ever woke up to feed her. Like, I would be up, I hear it, I jumped out of bed, and like embrace that time that you get with her, like when you're feeding her, man. Yeah, because you will never ever get that again.
Everybody says that.
Life. Yeah,
brother.
You're
gonna get that again.
Yeah, I miss it. Like,
eventually they're gonna start growing. They're gonna start growing away from you.
Yeah, man.
You don't gotta do this to me. I'm not a baby.
Yeah.
You're my baby at the end of the day.
Yeah, man. And that's how my mom was with me, and like she always treated me like her baby, which I am. I was a baby of the family. I'm the baby of the family. But even when I was like older, she would treat me that way, and now I understand why, man. I understand why now. And I always hated it, dude. I always hated it. She would tell me that, and then she would tell me to sit up straight, because I never my posture always been kind of bad, but yeah.
Mine's too.
Yeah.
I be trying to stay up
Yeah,
straight.
I mean, I was a computer nerd all the time, so I would be on the computer all the time. But I grew up on the computer and just being on the computer and just just spend a lot of time. Oh, and then I taught myself graphic design. So so that's another like yeah. So.
Really talented.
Nah, man, no, definitely not. Nah.
I
wouldn't say it's good like that, but I'm decent. I would say I'm decent.
Nah, man, you great. You ain't decent. You great.
Yeah. So Krispy Kreme at night. During the day, I went back. So here, pretty recently, I went back to the trucking company that I started, and now my business partner, he owns 100% of it because I sold my portion of it to him. But we still yeah. But I kept that's my baby. That place is my baby, man, and like I still feel very attached to it, and so I like this. Of course, I want to see it be successful.
Okay, I'm glad you spoke about that. See, because a lot of people don't understand the entrepreneurship in majority, like ownership, like owning an actual company, like.
Yeah. Oh, that was tough, bro. It was super tough. Like
explain.
So stressful, man. I've never been responsible for paying like staff, when it comes to paying drivers and just started at that point in time when we're just starting up. Until you start building that cash flow, it's very tough, man. And there'd be times when there would be times when I wouldn't pay myself, but I would pay my guys. Like I always made
sacrifice.
Yeah, I always made sure to pay my guys like before I paid myself, man.
See this.
Yeah.
Oh, you one of a kind. Because I know most owners don't do that now.
Or I was like, okay, I can wait a week until I pay myself, or until this, until this customer pays, what we've done, because you're. A lot of times it's like net 30 customers, like they don't, they have 30 days to pay. So you can do like a whole month's worth of work, but you're not going to see it until until the money starts coming in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cash flow is always is one of those things. Like when you're building a business, that is tough. Even with the Elevate, man, it's building that cash flow is a little tough.
So do you got like owner stake?
I wish, man. I wish I did. Nah, I distribute for them just here in Montgomery County and anywhere I can get into.
Man, shout out to Elevate once again for giving this guy an opportunity, man. Hope you guys give me an opportunity too when we communicate.
Yeah, but I also handle fulfillment for them as well, like for Texas and Louisiana. I think Texas, Louisiana, and I was doing a few other states. I'm not sure. I think they took those states away from me. They probably gave them to somebody else, which is cool. I'm good with it. But so during the day, so that's a good thing with me, going back to work for the trucking company. They're more flexible with me. Like Kurt, his name is Kurt, the owner. Yeah. He's more flexible with it. Kurt, and so I'm able to still so if orders come in through their Amazon or through their website directly, it'll pop up on my thing, and I have to fulfill those orders. So I do that. Like I'll stop a little bit for like maybe 30 minutes to an hour to see what orders came through, and then I'll fulfill them. I'll throw the UPS label on them, and UPS will come pick them up. So I do that as well during the day,
Okay. Yeah. One more thing. So what you want to tell the future generation that who wants to be the next entrepreneurship, wants to own their own company? What would you specifically tell that person, him or her?
Just start setting yourself up right now. Whatever it is you want to do, just maybe if there's somebody that you look up to in that industry, maybe just start watching videos and, success mirrors success. So, a lot of people nowadays are they videotape their journey, or, they're on, social media, and they kind of, hey, this is what I'm doing, this and that. I would say just watch what they're doing, because they're successful because of the stuff they're doing. And a lot of times they'll tell you like, this is where I messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy. It's so easy to build a business nowadays, or it's so easy. Yeah, man. 'Cause there's a lot of people that have already done what you want to do, right? And so if you kind of just watch their journey, you'll see where what mistakes they've made along the way, man. And you just kind of put that in the back of your head. So whenever you're at that point, you know what to do and what not to do. You know what I mean? Like just man, podcast, man. I listen to podcasts when I'm working at night. I got my earphones on. I'm listening to podcasts. Yeah. I love podcasts, man, and just because there's a lot of free game that they talk about. Yeah. Just start. I would say just start. Man, I don't even know what to say, man. Yeah, just whoever you look up to, just start. If they have videos or if they're on social media, just dive into that. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna because they've already done what you want to do, and I mean, they just pretty much it's like a roadmap. You know what I mean? It's just like a roadmap to success. You know what I mean? And you know they've made all the mistakes for you already. So just follow what they're doing. Like for me, I know that I want to, like, for my social media, just to grow, help the brand grow. I kind of want to put myself out there a little more, and like maybe like record like some videos and, you know, for some shorts and things like that. And that's another uncomfortable thing for me, but
Why
I'm
is
gonna
that
do it.
uncomfortable?
I hate being on camera, man. I hate
but
being
you
on camera,
got
man.
to be on
I know
camera.
it. Yeah, I know it. I hate being on camera. I don't know. That's always been a big thing for me. I hate pictures and I hate being on camera. Yeah. I don't know. I
Well,
gotta
now
break out
you're
of
on
it.
camera.
I'm on camera now.
Everybody's
Man. I told you.
seeing
Yeah, I told you.
your
I feel
brand,
myself. Yeah.
So
Yeah, man. We're building it, man.
this water is so good.
Yeah, it's real good, man. I love it.
All in all, though, I want to give you your flowers and say I'm proud of you.
Appreciate that.
Keep going. Like you said in the beginning, like, don't listen to what nobody said.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't listen to what nobody say. Block out the noise. You keep grinding. Obviously, you know, nothing is given.
Yeah,
You know, so you
you're
gotta
gonna
work for it.
you're gonna fail so many times.
Yeah.
And I think every time I failed, man, I learned something from it, and I think that's the important thing about failure. Like, you have to fail, because
You have to.
yeah, that's when you learn. Like, man, if I went back and tried to start a clothing company again, there are so many things that I would do
Differently.
Yeah, and I know I'd be more successful at it if I wanted to do it, but I just don't have the passion for that anymore. But yeah, man, I love doing the air freshener thing, dude. Like, that was awesome, man. I love doing that, and it's just, you know, air fresheners. There's no margins, and you know, that was more of like a feel good thing for me, like just being able to know that somebody's hanging my air freshener on their rearview mirror, and it's like a motivational phrase or something, like just maybe something like that could like change their day. You know what I mean? If they're having a bad morning and they sit in the car and they see the air freshener just chilling there, just dangling around, and maybe it would like change their whole mindset.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to give you your flowers. I'm gonna start bringing like recognition award and start giving it to you guys, because you guys need to be recognized. You know, it's really not. It's really hard. I ain't gonna say not hard, but it's really hard becoming an entrepreneur, because you putting all your money in. So it's no help. It's literally no help. You really putting all your money in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, money. Yeah.
And shout out to Elevate, Next Level Distributors.
It's tough, man. You gotta have a certain mindset, man. You gotta be relentless. I think that's what it is. You gotta be relentless. You can't let one thing that goes bad when you're trying to build a business. You can't let that sideline you. You just gotta keep going, man, and just figure out. I'm a solutions guy, so like, I'm in my head all day, like, man, how can I do this? How can I pay for this? Like, what can I do, you know, to cover this all day? I'm like, you know, there's not a day goes by that I'm not just thinking of solutions or to fix a problem that I know is coming. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I gotta pay for this pallet of water, you know, in like a month. I was like, where's that money going? Where am I gonna get that money from? You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's tough.
All in all, it's a pleasure of you coming on to this podcast.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me, man.
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah.
You know, this is we're gonna do it before, and then after, because we're gonna be all the way up.
Bet.
We're gonna be all the way up. We speaking it into existence.
Yes, sir. You got to. Yeah, you got to, man. You gotta envision yourself where you want to be in the future, man. You just gotta manifestation. I'm a big believer in manifestation.
Yeah.
So
make sure you guys go follow Next Level Distributors and follow Elevate. Make sure you guys follow Millie TV. Can't Make This Up podcast. And also, you guys need to follow Mike the podcast, man. Hey, Mike.
Hey,
how you doing, man? First of all, Mike is a married man. How you feeling?
Congratulations, yes, sir.
It's tough. No, it's awesome.
That's work too, man. That's my other full-time job.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man.
It really is.
It really is, yeah. No doubt.
My dad telling me take your time. My mom was like, marry her now. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, it's tough.
Gotta take your time. It's all about
It's a give and take, man.
patience. That's what it is.
It's a lot of compromise. You know what I mean? That's important.
Patience.
Patience for sure. Yeah.
But all in all, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.
Appreciate it. Yeah.